Texas, so hi y'all. Live long and prosper. And some of you may appreciate guacamole. They're the Howard Stern listeners. Guacamole, Fafafui, Baba Booey, Tsunami, oh my. Oh, and we have these Gossamer Fairies here as well. Midsummer Night's Dream. Well, this is fantastic. I'm having a great time, and I want to thank all of you for the incredible support you've been giving us for all these years. Do you know that this year Star Trek is 46 years old? Isn't that amazing? And this is because of all of your support. Gene Roddenberry created Star Trek, and we acted in it. But this incredible phenomenon of a 46-year-long longevity is created by you folks. It's your undying support. It's, well, some of you have died, but, and I can tell who the original fans of Star Trek were back in 1966. The shiny pates, the gray frosting, and yes, and some of the gray frostings have become purple as well. And thank you, you original fans, because we needed you. Our ratings were very low. But then, after we were canceled, many more people discovered the show. And now, on this 46th year of Star Trek, we have 3 generations, sometimes 4 generations of Star Trek fans. I see a hand raised over there. Is it four fingers or 5 fingers? I mean, it is really an incredible phenomenon. And just think, in 4 more years, in the year 2016, we will be celebrating the golden anniversary of Star Trek. 50 years. So thank you all very much for that. But in those 50 years, some of those sci-fi technology that we had that was so astounding have become reality. Do you know that today we are living in that science fiction world? I mean, those little amazing devices that we had on our hips, that we walked around the ship in, and whenever we wanted to talk to someone, wherever we were, we'd rip it off, flip it open, and start talking. And that's now a very real nuisance in our society. And the other amazing thing, we had this console, the screen, and we'd talk into it and give instructions and get information back from it. Incredible, amazing. Well, we have our computer nowadays, and it's the most normal thing. And I, as many of you know, have been on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest now. And bless your heart, I mean, almost 2 million of you are now my dear friends throughout the world. It's not just in the United States, you know. It's Europe, it's Australia, it's Asia. I mean, it's amazing, this sci-fi world that we live in. It's wonderful, but it also makes your blood boil. Because yesterday, I posted a photo that I thought was hilarious, very funny. You know what I'm talking about. Let me describe it for people who have not seen the photo. In San Francisco, they have a run across the city of San Francisco that begins from the bay and it goes right across the city to the ocean. It's called the Bay to Breakers. It's been going on for about the last 50 years in San Francisco. And you know, San Franciscans, as you know, are very individualistic, unique, and creative people. Yes, there are ferries that run in that. There are people that run in costumes. There are teams. In fact, I've done that about 3 times. And on one of those races, I ran behind a group of Stanford fraternity brothers who were all dressed as 1920s flappers, guys, and they were all chained together with a kind of a dressed up rope, and they were known as the Stanford Horrors, all running together. And I saw another 2 guys wearing a prison outfit, and in the back of it said Stanford Business School. They were carrying balls and chains on that. And so they come in all sorts of costumes, but the most famous person is a woman that runs nude. And she's been doing it for the last 30 years, I'm told. I've never been able to see her. And I don't know whether I'd want to see someone who's been running nude for 30 years. I mean, it'd be dangerous running beside her, you know. Bam, 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 bam. Well, apparently there are men who run nude as well. And they got a photo of a man who was, it would look like he was in his 60s. The photo was taken from the back, but you knew he was nude because you saw the whole side of him. And there was a little boy about waist high standing in front of him, looking at his crotch and going, it was hilarious. We discovered this morning that Facebook had unilaterally deleted it. And it was posted by our intern, Michael, and he was threatened with being banned from using Facebook forever if he did that again. I mean, it's outrageous. I mean, at least have some discussion about it. I mean, yes, I understand they have some policies, but this was not erotic in any way. I mean, he was an old man, you know, wrinkled old guy, and he had kind of ropes and cloth draped on him, but obviously he was, you know, completely visible in front. And the cute little boy was going like that. It was hilarious. There's nothing erotic about it, nothing sexual about it. I mean, I think the human body is the human body, and particularly when it's old, it's not very sexual. I am outraged about that, and I would like to have you all send a message to Facebook saying they've got to have a better, clearer, fairer policy, and certainly at least have the opportunity for discussion and appeal. I don't know who it is that makes that kind of judgment. So anyway, I got that off my chest. The fun part is a dialogue. So let's begin our conversation. Those of you that have any thoughts, yes, I see a hand already.
This year the space shuttle program ended, and also at this week we actually had a private spacecraft dock with the International Space Station. I was just wondering, what are your thoughts about the space shuttle program ending and you know, NASA moving over to private industry?
You all heard the question? Yes, it's the fact that the space shuttle program is ending is a little sad, but particularly because Star Trek was involved in the initial phase. They had a space shuttle, an experimental one, that was not going to be going out into space, but it was going to be doing a lot of the early tests. And it was to be named the Constitution because that was the year of the bicentennial. But Star Trek fans thought that it needed to be more related to the people. It was the people's program, the NASA program, and it should have more input by the people. And they recommended that the first space shuttle be named the Enterprise after the Starship Enterprise, and the letter writing directed at the White House, no less, to President Gerald Ford was so overwhelming that the president agreed that that's what it should be. He's a good politician. And so the first space shuttle was named the Enterprise, and we humble actors, because of our participation in the TV series, were invited to be there for the rollout. And it was a heady experience, I must say. Senator Barry Goldwater was the keynote speaker, and he is a ringing orator, and he praised, he didn't know that the Star Trek cast and Gene Roddenberry was there in the audience, and he started praising Star Trek and its creator, Gene Roddenberry, and so right on cue, Gene stood up, and people started applauding, and he was taken a little aback. He says, "Oh, there's Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, and oh, there's Spock," he said. And so we were participants in this historic event, and it was really for us an honor and a humbling experience to be participating in a historic event as actors that had something to do with a TV series that talked about the future. And so we were very much supporters of the Space Shuttle program, and when we first heard that it's going to be coming to an end, we were very, very saddened by it. But what happened last week